So you have your heart set on moving to Lake Nona, but you haven't had any luck finding the right spot? Well, stick around because on this video, we're going to be showing you some of the communities that maybe you haven't found in the Lake Nona area, and we're getting to it right now. My name is June Kranick, and on this channel we do videos every single week of what it's actually like to live in Orlando and Central Florida. So that's the information that you want to need. Well, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and click the bell below so that you're notified every time we do a new video. We have people calling us every single week, and my team and myself, we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about moving to Orlando or Central Florida in general, well then shoot us a text, give us a call, send us an email, however you wish to connect, because we got you covered when it comes to moving to Orlando and Central Florida. So recently I had a new client who said that her husband only wanted to move to a community called East Park. And he's very specific that he only wanted to live in East Park. Now, East Park is one of the communities in the Lake Nona area. It's actually a 32832 zip code. It's been there. It's a little more of an established neighborhood. But so I took some time to look at the East Park neighborhood, and I was very charmed by this neighborhood. On the footage, you'll see you come in, it looks kind of like just your same old kind of average community. And I don't mean to say average because it isn't average. This community was completely manicured and beautiful. It had gazebos overlooking the water. It was quiet. It was peaceful. It was impeccably clean. And let me tell you, everybody is taking good care of their home in East Park. Now this community has 3 separate entrances, and it's nestled kind of right off the 417 and Moss Park Road and also Dowden Road. So I'm going to show some maps so you can kind of get an idea of that neighborhood. I cannot tell you exactly how many homes are in East Park, but what I can tell you is that it really was charming. Now, if you want excitement, if you want, you know, late night and like close to restaurants and bars, this probably isn't going to be the neighborhood for you. And I found that the price ranged around $485,000 to about $625,000. Now, it sounds like a lot, but these homes, and I'm, you know, again, I always kind of take a little peek at my notes because they start to run together. These homes range all the way up to about 4,000 square feet. So they're certainly not teeny tiny homes. The HOA there is $510 biannually, which isn't too terribly bad. I did not see a whole lot of amenities, but I'm sure you're paying for the ambiance of that neighborhood. Now, what's really nice about this area too is that a lot of the homes are backed up to conservation that I believe will stay conservation for the long term. So, and I hope so, because we need to have some wildlife. There were 2 homes right now that were in the pending status. Now, there are some homes on the market, not a whole bunch, but 2 that are in pending status. One that was at $625,000, but it was 3,200 square feet. And the other one was $485,000, and it was at 2,590 square feet. So I don't think that these were super outlandishly priced for the size of the home. They were both updated, even though these homes have been there for probably about 10 years. Now the school system is Sunblaze Elementary. You also have Innovation Middle School. Innovation seems to be the only middle school in that area, it kind of seems, and then Lake Nona High School. Sunblaze and Innovation, I know Sunblaze Elementary, and I'm quoting, and I'm not 100% sure, I'm pretty sure it's rated a B, and which, by the way, you can find all these statistics on niche.com. This is not June's, rating. This is an outside company. And then Innovation was the middle school that probably didn't get the highest rating, and then Lake Nona High was an A-. So there is some really, this area is a little farther out. Like I said, it's kind of quiet. Like when I first pulled up and I took a picture of East Park, the lakes, and I pan out to the highway just so that you can see that the highway was like, you know, a couple cars, but not like cars. And I believe it was about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So it was, it's a quiet area. I just really found it to be a very charming area. Now there are also townhomes. There was one place called Overlook at East Park, and these townhomes ran about $373,000 to $405,000, and these are what I found on the MLS that are either in active pending status or recently sold within the last 180 days. So that gives you a pretty good feel. And the HOA there is $155 a month, which for a townhome is aces. That's pretty good. There's also another townhome called Ravinia at East Park, which was built by D.R. Horton. And both of them were similar as far as square footage, about 2,300 square feet, but their prices were a little lower. They ran from about $340,000 to about $380,000. So, I mean, all in all, this neighborhood was beautiful. So if you're not looking to buy a brand new home, and for some people you can't wait, I mean, there's lists. I know that there's a builder that released 13 lots the other day and it was gone like in seconds. So it's a little crazy. But if you're looking for a nice, quieter area, that you're in Lake Nona, but you're not in Lorette Park, which that's okay too. This is definitely a neighborhood to take a peek at. Hey, if you're getting any value out of this video, do me a favor and hit that like button and comment below and tell us where you want to see next. And also, tell us where you live right now. I kind of want to get a feel for where you are in the United States. So the next area that I went to was an area called the Shores. And I found this by accident because I was actually going to the subdivision right across the street. But when I saw the houses building, and I just had to go look and see. And I'm surely glad I did. It's called the Shores by Toll Brothers. Toll Brothers is a very good builder. Whenever you're getting like Ashton Woods and Toll Brothers, you know, they're definitely known for quality and for it's a good builder. We'll just leave that. Of course, it's a good builder that you're going to pay a good price for because it's certainly not cheap. So there weren't a lot of homes. This is called the Shores at Whipperpool. I am totally botching the name, Lake Whipperpool, something like that. I'm going to put above the spelling, forgive me. There's so many lakes in this area, and some of them are named really strange names. But anyway, so I went in and voila, there was a model home. So I decided to go take a gander, and this home was massive. Little taste specific. It's a little more, to me, on the modern side. It was yeah. I knew this was going to be well over $1 million. These homes are selling, I think they're almost completely sold out. The model home sold for $1.79. And so, yeah. Now, of course, it was massive. It was 4,666 square feet. And also, they have an HOA of $1,000 quarterly. But this area was beautiful. And there was a home next to it that had just recently sold, and it was a major piece of land, like one of those where it goes from the road straight down, long driveway. Then it goes all the way to the back where the home is, and then of course, big lawn in the back, and then the lake, Whipperpool, or whatever the lake's called. And forgive me for that. And so that house is in pending status, one of those homes, at 2.97. And this home was pretty fantastic. It was almost 8,000 square feet. So it was really, really a beautiful home, beautiful piece of land. This area, though it is gorgeous, it is in a busy area, which is kind of surprising. I also have footage where I'm showing the light where you're right at Narcoossee. You can see 417 to the right. And yeah, this road is very busy, very congested. And I'm sitting at the traffic light, and to the left of me, they're building all this retail and medical, dentists, you know, things like that. Lake Nona continues to build, and the demand is so high for it. I have to be honest to you, out of 10 people that call, 8 people want Lake Nona, so go figure. Of course, you know how I feel about Lake Nona, I love it. So yeah, the Shores was beautiful. Toll Brothers is beautiful. Toll Brothers is also building another community called Laurel Point. And I keep looking at their, you know, literature and their information. I can't seem to narrow down exactly where Laurel Point is. I think I'm gonna do it on a video coming up real soon. Even though if you're getting sick and tired of Lake Nona, you have to give me a new area, because I feel like I keep doing Lake Nona. But anyway, what's great about my endeavors is that I've been able to uncover a lot of really cool neighborhoods that are, some are close to the chaos and some are farther away, but they're not as high priced as maybe right in Lorette Park. And you can find a more traditionally built home. David Weekley craft homes are a little more trendy and have that more eclectic look, and it's definitely taste specific. So directly across the street from the Shores was Stratford Point, and that's really where I was heading. And this is another established subdivision where you can still manage to find a home for a decent price for a large home. Now, there were a couple that were, there was one that was in pending status, and it was $440,000, but it was a 3,000 square foot home. So that's a big house. The couple ones that I saw were updated. You know, they weren't like old and Formica countertops or something like that. Everything was new, and I was really pleasantly surprised. I mean, to be that close, not only to that subdivision across the street, because as they say, get the least expensive house in the most expensive neighborhood, but also to be so close to the Mecca and to the downtown area of Lake Nona, if you call that downtown. I was pleasantly surprised. So these homes are a little older. They're not shabby by any stretch of the imagination. Their HOA was only $185, and that was per quarter. And their schools were Eagle Creek Elementary, which is a good rated school, Lake Nona Middle School, which is a very good rated school, and Lake Nona High School, which is again a very higher A-, as we spoke about earlier. So these schools, if you're looking for a better school system that's still a public school, you might want to check out Stratford Point. I still need to go on down that road. I keep finding all these little pockets, and it's really cool. Everybody thinks that, you know, Lorette Park is the only place to live in Lake Nona, and that's certainly not true at all. And in fact, these couple of subdivisions East Park's a little farther out, and when I say a little farther, 4 miles from the Mecca Boxy Park and all of that stuff in the Lake Nona area. But this one is probably 2 miles, maybe 2.5 tops. So you could ride a bike there. So it really is, and for the difference in price, you know, I always say if you don't like the school system, what you're not paying in-house, you can pay in private school or you can pay in upgrades and, you know, doing whatever you want with the home. So today we were talking once again about some of the different subdivisions, some that are moderately priced in today's day and age, and some that are pretty high end. But if that's not really what you're looking for, it's not really your jam, well, you certainly have to let us know. You have to reach out. You have to tell us exactly what it is you're looking for so we can help you. That's what we're here for. We're here to make your relocation process as smooth, painless, and seamless as humanly possible. So remember, if you're thinking about moving to Orlando or Central Florida in general, well then send us a text, give us a call, send us an email, however you wish to connect. And again, remember that to check out my vacation home channel, it's Orlando and Central Florida Vacation Homes. And we got you covered when it comes to moving to Orlando and Central Florida, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.